Let's go. Alright guys, I just wanted to do a real quick video on how to use a retractable leash properly and safely. Safely being the key word. Good. First and foremost, never do this and never do this. You're outside, you do either one of those, especially if you have a dog that's very young, reactive. They decide to go, your foot or between your knees are not going to be able to hold that jolt, especially if the dog does it when you're not expecting. So let's not do either of those. Good girl. Usually when I see that happen is when people are picking up poop, tying their shoe, something like that. So what do you do with the retractable? Well, I want to be able to go hands-free safely. Could be. So if I'm training my dog on the left, I'm going to do this left. I'm sure you can do it right too. I'm just comfortable with heeling my dogs on the left. What I want to do is bring that retractable up over my head and down in front of me. Make sure. I might have to back this camera up a little bit here, guys. So I brought the retractable over my shoulder, bring it up underneath and through the loop. Then I can bring it up high, lock it in place. Now I can tie my shoe, pick up poop. I don't have to worry about the dog pulling. If she does pull, I've got all the control right here, and I can always grab onto that box as well if I need to. So going hands-free is going to be, it can be the difference between your dog taking off running down the road. If your dog does react to something real quick, pulls that out from between your legs or under your foot, it hits the ground, chases the dog, now the dog can't get away from it. So your dog, you know, that may have gone a couple feet, might be halfway down the road by now. So make sure you always go hands-free if you need to. Wait, sit. Bring the retractable over your shoulder again, up underneath, through the hole. Bring it up as high as you're comfortable, lock it, you're now hands-free. Do what you gotta do, you're safe. Okay, so that's first and foremost. Next is always leaving this line open, which in training, it's great for certain things, not on walks. Your dog decides to bolt on a walk. If you don't get that button pushed in, your dog's 26 feet away from you, hits the end of that, either partially corrects himself, pulls it out of your hand and they're gone. When you walk, don't leave it unlocked. Get your length properly, dog on the left. It's okay. Hey, Daddy. Dog on the left. Bring your left hand straight up to your belt line. Right hand straight down. No slack between either. Now when I release, I've got a slight J in the line. Let's go. Let me move this camera here since we're moving. Good girl. Good girl. The weight of the box paired with the pinch collar gives you a nice, even, consistent pop when you swing that arm. Let's go. Good. So your right turn is a simple pop. Good. Left turn, grab the line with your left hand, tuck the dog behind you, walk through. And you start building distance with your dog. Sit. Get comfortable releasing the line first. That line's touching the ground. Sit. You can step away from your dog without dragging them. She's still very young. She doesn't listen. I'm going to retract the line quickly. Get her back into whatever it is I was having her doing. Sit. Good. Open that line up. Sit. Depending on where the dog is, how far I get away. Sit. Get up to 26 feet. I'm just using it for training. When I'm retracted, I don't want to just hit the button. You get a grinding noise, scare the dog. Grab the line, slowly release it, or retract it in. Good. Then get right back, open that line up. Perfect, dogs right where they should be. You ate all your cheese, girl. Rather than redoing it, if you missed anything, just start it over, check it out again. Hand spray. That line, the right leg. Good. Good girl. Once you move into more advanced obedience, then you can certainly let that line go where it's not locked. Move towards doing everything one-handed. Good. Hey, Daddy. Yes. But I'm not going to leave it open like that when I'm out on a walk or in a high distraction area yet. She's baby. All right. Hope this helps.